Hey guys! So I created this YouTube channel to correspond with Heritage College Crisis on Facebook, and I thought I would put this video together. I've been working really hard. I don't know anything about YouTube or making videos. It's been quite a journey to get here, but we're here now, and I just wanted to get everybody up to date with where we're at, and then probably make a couple more videos and we'll just kind of go from there, see what happens. So so let's just recap to where we're at right now. If we visit heritagecollege.edu, we get a copy of the letter that they put on the front door of all the colleges they closed that were Heritage, and it says that they ran out of cash to continue to run business. And that was on November 1st of 2016. And something else I've discovered here is that Weston Educational also owned a company called Missouri College. And if we visit missouricollege.edu, they say that Missouri College was purchased just over a year ago by Weston Educational Incorporated, and today Weston informed college's administration that due to a financial shortfall, the company could no longer continue operations at any of the 10 campuses it owns, including Missouri College. The parent company has required us to close. So on November 21st, there was a bankruptcy finally filed, even though they ran out of cash almost a month earlier. And here is the bankruptcy website. If we go over, a lot of people are getting letters in the mail saying something to the effect of, you are a creditor and you need to file a proof of claim. And a creditor in a bankruptcy, in this bankruptcy in particular, Weston Educational, doing business as Heritage College, is the debtor. And the debtor may owe the creditors money. So if you find that you are a creditor, Weston Educational may owe you money. And to do something about that, we need to go to the bankruptcy page, and there's a proof of claim form and instructions over there on the left side. And if you click on that, it brings you to a page where you can find a standard proof of claim form and instructions for a proof of claim. And what it's going to tell you in there, I mean, I'd encourage you guys to read it for yourselves, obviously, but when you get in there, it kind of advises you to seek your own bankruptcy lawyer or bankruptcy attorney and have them advise you and help you through this. I personally haven't gotten a hold of anybody at this time who would even be able to explain this bankruptcy better than I can, because I certainly don't know it all. But to get that started, that is what you can do. And also, over there on the left-hand side, it says court docket. If you click on that, it takes you to an updated docket of entries that they're putting in on this bankruptcy. You can see the last one here is the 28th, and usually they update it in the evenings, Monday through Friday. And it's just everything that's being added to this bankruptcy. If you do title keywords and type in creditors, you will come up with docket number 63, and if you click on that, you come to page 1 of 190 on this big long list of creditors. And there's students and staff and companies. I mean, there's Massage Magazine, who maybe owed $14.95, Google $500,000, TFC, I know we all have a lot of questions about TFC loans. They're on here for $216,000, and there's also Earl Weston, somehow made it onto his own bankruptcy for the amount of $400,000, and I'm sure that raises a lot of questions as well. However, that is kind of where to start to look up the bankruptcy. As far as our student loans go, you can go to you can go to studentaid.ed.gov, and you can search for student loan forgiveness, and then click on the first link. And then if you scroll down the page just a little bit, it gives you a list of the types of forgiveness, cancellations, and discharges. A closed school discharge is for when you were attending school, when it shut down, and you did not complete the program. You are not eligible for a closed school discharge if the school closed 120 days after you withdrew from the program. If you're off completing a comparable program, either through a teach-out, which we know isn't what's occurring at Heritage, or if you transferred, or if you're doing anything comparable to that. You can't transfer your credits to a new place and expect your loan to get forgiven, basically. If you complete the program and walk out with your diploma, you don't get a closed school discharge. From what I understand at this point in time, people who either completed the program or withdrew within that 120-day time period, you have to file something called a borrower defense discharge. And they just updated the site that you can go to see the form and look at it before you start filling it out. I would encourage you to read through that entire thing before you just gung-ho and submit it, because there's a lot to it. But for people who want their loans discharged, who were there and completed the program or are outside of that 120 days, the borrower's defense to repayment is what you need to go for. So with all that being said, that's kind of where we're at right now, and I hope to update you guys more very soon on some other things. So I hope everybody found that information helpful in one way or another, and at least now we have a place to start. With all that being said, I hope everybody has a really happy, safe, fun New Year's Eve, and take care. Talk to you later.